Hello! I've been a little quiet on YouTube lately, and that's because I'm not home right now. If you've been keeping up with my channel, you probably haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. That's because I work hard before leaving to schedule one video per month. But January's video was the last one, and today I wanted to take a moment to say hello from somewhere very far away. I actually left at the end of November and I have been traveling through Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand and Sri Lanka. My partner Eneko joined me for these incredible adventures, but I decided to save one destination just for myself. If you're wondering why I didn't share this earlier, it's because I wanted this experience to be mine. I haven't shared much about it until now, and that's very intentional. Before I left, I made a conscious decision to make a social media detox. I didn't want to feel the pressure to post the best picture or document everything. I even deleted all my social media from my phone. I don't want to go on and on, but let me share some of the best moments from our trip.
I remember the days.
We started in Hanoi, Vietnam, and traveled all the way down south. The absolute highlights were the cruise through stunning landscapes and getting tailored clothes in Hoi An. We've got weddings to attend this year, so we got the perfect excuse to have something custom made.
Through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old. Back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song.
After a month in Vietnam, we hopped over to Cambodia, where Angkor Wat and the surrounding temples completely took our breath away.
It's just as it stood, like a quiet dream. Shadows of that time are cast beneath the streetlight beam. As the world moves on.
Then came Thailand, where we had the most incredible experience scuba diving.
Don't cry. As the days move along.
And visiting the Elephant Nature Park, an unforgettable day with the sweetest rescued elephants.
I remember the days. Looking back, I can't see clearly how we had it made. And I remember every phase.
And then Sri Lanka, probably our favorite destination so far. This place has everything: insane landscapes, delicious food, and just the right amount of adventure. One of the best moments, a super fun safari in Yala National Park. Picture elephants, leopards, and the most fun but bumpy road we have.
As the days move along, you can remember that song. Don't cry. Don't cry.
So, why am I here traveling solo now? Making a solo trip was a personal dream of mine, not just to explore a new country, but to spend more time with myself. The whole trip was something I wanted to make for years, a kind of a gap trip, even though I could only manage a few months instead of the full year I once imagined. Actually, nothing has been as I imagined. Coming here solo wasn't an easy decision. At the end of our trip in Sri Lanka, my partner Eneko came back home and I took a flight to Kathmandu in Nepal. First few days I was so afraid. I didn't even want to leave the hostel once it was dark, and I got very sick with fever. Everything was different. I was missing Eneko so much, and realizing I was alone so far away from everything I knew made me feel very vulnerable. Traveling solo has been an adventure itself. I had imagined a trip full of peace and fun, but it started with me scared, sick and crying. From the calm, I started to see that nothing bad happened. The problem was that I expected too much. When travel fatigue waits, any small turn frustrates. I had the expectation of being a brave, independent woman, discovering joyfully an exotic country. But reality forces you to lift your fantasies and be present in the chaos you've landed. So, little by little, I let go of my expectations and started noticing the reality around me. My eyes stopped looking for dangers and started realizing how smiling and kind people were around me. I've spent a month here in Nepal and I can say it's very safe. Except breathing, please wear a mask to avoid lung infection. I explored by myself or with my roommates Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, and then I did a 10-day retreat in a Buddhist monastery, learning about Buddhism and meditation. Here we were not allowed to have our phones, so I only have footage from the first day. This retreat was a very intense experience. Every day we took deep looks into ourselves to analyze our fears, our attachments, our potential to be kinder and happier, to see the benefits of letting go and helping others. It was very enriching and I met amazing people from 25 countries. I've been thinking a lot about what it means to let go of distractions, of routines, of fear. And being here, surrounded by the Himalayas, has been the perfect place to just do that. I've had all the feelings: excitement, fear, anxiety, happiness, nostalgia, joy. For the first time in years, I allowed myself to feel all these feelings. Just let them be. When traveling alone and without social media, you have fewer distractions, making it harder to avoid or suppress emotions. You gain the time and freedom to acknowledge your feelings, understand what's behind them, and take the first steps towards healing or acceptance. This was especially helpful for me when I was worried about my safety during my trek in Nepal. I sat down and meditated on the fear I was feeling. After doing this, I realized that my fear wasn't just about the weather or my ability. It was about uncertainty and the lack of control over the unknown. Once I accepted that some things were simply beyond my control, the fear lost its grip on me. Instead of feeling paralyzed, I focused on preparing as best as I could and embracing the experience for what it was. In the end, the trek became one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. I don't know exactly what I'll do when I return home. I have my job in the city, which allows me to work for a good cause and gives me time to create my videos. But the truth is, I don't feel at ease living in the city. When I get back, I want to explore what's next. Maybe something closer to nature, something that feels more aligned with the life I want to build. For now, though, I'm taking it one step at a time, enjoying the beauty of Nepal, learning to be present, and to just let thousands of feelings run through my body. Knowing it's okay to make mistakes and not knowing all the answers. That it's the main lesson I got and the one I will treasure most. I also want to be clear, I'm not turning my YouTube channel into travel content. I love creating little projects and sewing and crocheting and sharing them with you, and that's where my heart is. But if you're curious or have any questions about my journey, I'd be happy to share my experiences with you. Just let me know in the comments.
Interview time. So where are we?
We are in Himal viewpoint,
How many meters?
4,200 meters.
Wow.
And you can see the nice view of the Annapurna South, Himchili, Yadikang, Tarekang, Gangapurna, and Annapurna 3, Fistel, and Himal. These are the Annapurna range. How you feel?
Good.
Thank you for being here, for watching, and for supporting me. I hope this inspires you to chase your dreams, no matter how big or small they seem. Adeu!